Thank you, Houston, for making Channel 2 News Today #1. Live from KPRC, this is Channel 2 News Midday.
Lady was yelling, my kids, and I seen everybody just standing outside, so I put on my clothes and went over there and went inside the house and got the kids.
A man becomes a hero overnight, what he did to save 3 of his neighbor's children from a burning apartment building.
A man shot 4 times in the chest near this bus stop stumbles to safety to that McDonald's. I'm Brandon Walker. I'll have a live report straight ahead.
And what President Obama plans to do now that a federal judge in Texas has blocked his immigration order.
Good morning. I'm Andy Sirota.
And I'm Jennifer Reyna. We begin with the latest on that apartment fire in Southwest Houston where a man rescued 3 of his neighbor's children. The Red Cross is on the scene of the Plaza Azul apartments on Brookglade Circle right near Derry Ashford Road.
More than 20 units have been affected, leaving many residents there displaced. Channel 2's Courtney Gilmore joining us now live from the scene. Courtney, good morning to you.
Oh, good morning to both of you, Andy and Jennifer. I had a chance to speak to a lot of the residents that were affected because of this fire. It's a really tough morning for many of them. They're cold, they're hungry, and a lot of them have lost most of their possessions. Now, fire crews, as you can see behind me, they have left the scene, but Red Cross volunteers, just like you said, they are here trying to provide services and assistance to those families impacted by this fire. Residents here tell me the flames spread quickly. As crews battled a 2-alarm apartment fire.
You bring your crews to the Alpha Division on North.
Oh, so many thoughts. So many thoughts.
Families were left in shock.
When I woke up, the roof was on fire.
All you seen was this big orange flames and flying everywhere, and it was like, oh my God, let's get out.
Tarnisha Evans followed her motherly instinct, grabbed her 2 kids, and ran out of their burning apartment building.
I just smelled smoke.
Okay, were you scared at all? No? Is your mom helping you?
Yeah.
Your sister helping you? The Evans family safely escaped, but there was another mother on the other side of the building who was having trouble.
She had 3 children. I just hope she got them out of there.
Residents at the Plaza Azul apartments tell us 3 children, all under the age of 2, were trapped inside of their unit upstairs. The same unit you see in the cell phone video engulfed by fire.
And the lady was yelling, my kids, and then I seen everybody just standing outside.
Fire crews weren't on the scene yet, so without a second thought, Howard Solari rushed in.
I climbed the patio. I busted from the patio window. I went through the patio door. I grabbed the first girl. She was standing at the door where the fire was.
After saving one, he searched for the others and found them inches away from the flames.
The fire was right there on the bed, by the bed where the 2 other babies was. And I grabbed them too and brought them back outside.
Neighbors are calling Howard a hero, but he says it's just in his nature to help those in need. Now, that neighbor, Howard Solari, he is a father himself. He said he was just acting like he believes any parent should act. Neighbors say that they are just so thankful for his selfless act. Now, reporting live in Southwest Houston, I'm Courtney Gilmore, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Courtney, thanks so much. Arson investigators are still looking into what sparked those flames.
New at midday, we are hearing from parents and students at Sharpstown High School now that HISD has reassigned the principal. The district moved Robert Gasparello to a different school pending the outcome of an investigation. HISD didn't elaborate on the allegations, but said in a statement that the safety of their students and staff is always their top priority. According to LULAC, 4 students say Gasparello recently struck them.
Personally, Mr. G, he showed me love. Every time I get in trouble, he'll stand me to the side and talk to me and make me realize like how much I'm a man and like try to get out of here and be something better in life.
These kids needs to be watched, and and he's supposed to be, when we drop our kids off, he's supposed to be more than responsible.
Gasparello was removed from campus for nearly a year in 2013 for failing to report suspected child abuse at the school. Prosecutors agreed to drop charges in October if he maintained a clean record.
All right, well, we got off to a cold start this morning with temperatures in the 30s, but things are slowly beginning to warm up.
Yeah, I like the blue skies I saw yesterday, but could we feel the chill again tonight? Here's meteorologist Justin Stapleton with that beautiful shot.
Yeah, it's nice out there, isn't it? Beautiful shot looking Memorial City, guys. 33 was the low this morning in town here. Yeah, pretty cold. In fact, a couple of Exactly. The sleep pictures from yesterday certainly give you an indication. We've got a very cold air mass over top of southeast Texas. Good news is starting to get a bit of a westerly wind today, and so that will moderate the temperatures some and get those temperatures back into the 60s as we head to this afternoon. But this will also help clear skies and a lot of sunshine, help kind of grab those mornings in the 30s and bump them back up. And in fact, we're looking at a nice little return right now, 54 in Galveston. You can see the west winds around 7-10 miles an hour from Conroe as you get out towards downtown and Bush Intercontinental at 53 degrees. It'll warm about 55 as you get towards downtown. 49 in Hobby right now. We're at 49 out in Tomball. Katie's at 54. 51 in Sugar Land, and we're at about 54 as you get out towards Cleveland. So nice afternoon for everybody in terms of the sunshine. Don't think we'll see any cloud cover. We've got a very dry air mass as well. Dew points, and that's how much of the water vapors in the air are basically sitting at or around freezing, around 30s. So that's pretty dry air mass for this time of year. We're also looking at the steady west winds continuing to bring in a little bit of a warm up too. And in fact, that should get us back up to right around 64 for this afternoon, right about where we should be. I'll let you know if we've got another warm up coming and just how chilly we'll be looking at as we head overnight tonight. That's all coming up your 7 day next.
All right, looking forward to it, Justin. We will check back in with him in just a few minutes. Remember, you can track your forecast anytime you want. All you have to do is download Frank's free forecast weather app. Just search KPRC in your Apple or Android app store.
A scary scene near a Metro bus stop in southwest Houston. A man who was waiting for his wife on the bus was shot by someone driving by. The victim managed to stumble into a nearby McDonald's for help. Channel 2's Brandon Walker joining us now live from Bissonnette and Gessner. Brandon.
Andy, good morning. That victim has since been identified as 50-year-old Donald Ashford. Ashford told police that he was standing about right here near the bus stop, as you mentioned, when a dark-colored SUV pulled up, shot at him, and then took off here on Bissonnette. Passengers who rely on bus line 65.
And I hope that person is okay.
Feel a bit uneasy after learning about last night's shooting.
I ride this bus line every day, so it's like scary to see somebody got shot over here.
Hours earlier, police blocked off the area near the bus stop and the entrance to McDonald's. Police say the victim, Donald Ashford, was waiting for his wife to get off the bus when someone shot him 4 times in the chest.
He said he was shot by some males in a dark-colored SUV.
Ashford stumbled to McDonald's for help, beating on windows to get employees' attention.
At which point they thought they were getting robbed.
They soon realized, though, it was Ashford pleading for help. An employee called police.
Nobody would want to be left out just to die.
This morning, an MTA employee checked the bus stop for damage. Meantime, passers-by sent Ashford well wishes, hoping he pulls through.
I hope he gets better, and I really think that society should handle this differently. They should be more civilized and talk it out rather than resorting to violence.
And again, the search is on for that dark-colored SUV, possibly a Jeep, police tell us. Also, they say that that same vehicle may be involved in a shooting that happened yesterday. Also, they say that there is surveillance video from McDonald's that they're combing through to see if that will lead them to those suspects. As for Ashford's current condition, we are told that he is still in critical condition, but is expected to survive from his injuries. We are live this morning in Southwest Houston. Brandon Walker, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Hope they solve this one, Brandon. Thank you so much. The defense is presenting its first full day of testimony in the American Sniper murder trial. Prosecutors rested their case against Eddie Ray Routh yesterday. The 27-year-old is accused of killing former Navy SEAL Chris Kyle and his friend Chad Littlefield in 2013. Routh's mother took the stand yesterday. She claims she asked Kyle to help her troubled son, but she didn't know Kyle was taking Routh to a shooting range that day. Routh has pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity. This afternoon, Texas Governor Greg Abbott, along with Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, Senator Ted Cruz, and others will hold a news conference to discuss the immigration debate. A federal judge in Texas has blocked President Obama's orders, leaving millions of immigrants in limbo. We get the latest from NBC's Tracy Potts in Washington.
Today, instead of applying for legal status to begin college here, Andrea Gavalanis is praying the courts will change this ruling.
I really hope they touch their hearts, you know. I really hope they think about us, that there's people like us.
As a mother, that scares me. That makes my stomach kind of turn over. That's really scary.
President Obama's order that puts up to 5 million undocumented immigrants on the back burner for deportation has been blocked by a federal judge in Texas.
It's a political stunt. It's a hiccup. But, that's the process.
26 states, led by Texas, sued. The judge says, quote, there will be no effective way of putting the toothpaste back in the tube if immigrants are allowed to stay here legally.
We will not sit idly by while the president ignores the law.
Changing laws to the extent that he has is totally unprecedented.
The Justice Department plans to appeal.
I think the law is on our side and history is on our side.
There is no amnesty in it. This is not about giving citizenship to anybody.
For now, pro-immigration groups are making sure immigrants are ready to apply if this ruling is overturned.
This process can be delayed, but we as a community will not be deterred.
And that was just the first part. In May, parents of legal residents and citizens were supposed to get their chance to apply to stay in this country without fear of deportation, but now it's all on hold. From Washington, I'm Tracy Potts. Back to you.
A new twist in a road rage shooting that left a Las Vegas mother dead.
Coming up, police have just released a new timeline. What they say the mom was doing moments before she was killed.
Plus, caught on camera the attempt to rescue a teenage girl who plunged into icy waters in New Jersey.
And next, the battle against ISIS. How ISIS fighters have been held back from taking a key city in Iraq.